All right, so this is a 613 wig that I'm making on a size 23-inch canvas head. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off of here, and I'm gonna show you guys how I attach this to the top, you guys. Okay. I did do the cut method. I always more than like to do the cut method unless requested. Otherwise, I like to do the cut method because it fits better. And I don't have to worry about them cutting into their wig, and their ears can just fit right here. Now, if they need to go up just a little bit, they won't be cutting into the actual cap. They'll only be cutting into the lace itself. They won't have to cut into that cap at all. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the sewing machine for you guys, okay? All right. Let's go. Okay, so when I am attaching the top, I like to use the for my machine I like to use a number 1. I like to use number 1, as well as I like to use a number 8. A number 1 and then a number 8. So that's for the number 8, and this is for the number 1. Now the number 1 is when you are going straight over the lines. If you want to just go straight from one side to the other one, y'all know I don't like doing that because it creates tension. But I will use the number 8 stitch is really, really close to the stitch that we did when we hand stitched it. So this stitch is really, really close to this one. Okay. So now of course I need to take this off of here. I want to get rid of this excess cap that's on the inside of here because it's going to be very unnecessary to me making the wig. So I want to get rid of it right now. Make sure that it's out of my way. And I always like to start on the left side of the cap. Always the left side of the cap. I need to switch my press foot actually. But I always like to start on the left side of the cap. All right, so back to the beginning. Like I said, let's go with that number 1 stitch. The number 1 stitch is going to be the bomb. It's going to be very, very easy to use, okay? Very, 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 very. Oh, sorry, number 1. So that's once, twice, 3 times, 4 times back stitch. Now I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna open this, lift this presser foot up, keeping the needle down though, because I want my needle in the exact same spot. Be careful not to move it. You don't want to mess it up. You don't want to jerk it or anything. Okay. So I did switch to the number 8 stitch right there. And I'm just going to literally make sure that I get all of this cap out of the way from up under and on the side to make sure that everything is nice, neat, and flat up under that presser foot. For the most part, I like to try to move the hair out the way too. But if I can't, I don't worry about it. how the ends look on here. Now, I like that thread. That thread does blend seamlessly with this color cap. Like, it's dope. Minus where I hand stitched that. But of course, y'all know we're gonna cover it up in 2 ways, okay? That came out really perfectly. Okay, first we're gonna pin this down here. It's gonna be our first track. I'm only gonna put one track right here on this band. There's no need for me to put another track on here. Okay, pin. Now normally I do for caps that are 21 inches and 22 inches, I normally do 2 pins at the bottom. For size 23, 24, and 25, I use 3 pins on the first one. Okay. Three pins. I did pin that one a little bit close to the end. I did not want to do that, but I'll readjust it later. I'm going to take these out right here. I like to call those anchors. It just anchors the cap down to where I need it to be. Let's take this off of here, of course. And babes, what did I tell you guys? When I'm holding this, I'm holding it firm like this. So my finger, you can see my finger right here. This finger is on the bottom side of the ball. This finger is on the top part of the ball, okay? When I'm holding this cap, at all times, I'm making sure I'm keeping my hands like this so I'm not sticking myself. Let me pull that back up. I had to readjust it. Slide this in. So first track is done. As you see, it's already starting to form that C shape. This is where the back of the neck will be, the back of the neck. All right, so that, like I said, this one is 3. I'm going to put 4 on the next one, okay? Okay, so every time I slide this back on here, it is literally going to fit right back in the exact same spot. Oh, she is so thick, y'all. Man, I can't wait to color her. Is y'all ready for this color? Okay. Yes. She's about to come out excellent. Bomb. Periods. Ooh. All this good 24 inches. Baby. Nice and thick and silky. Oh my God. I can't wait to curl her. And yes, honey. Okay. Just go ahead, comb out the rest of these fray hairs from when I cut the tracks. It's always gonna be like a little tiny bit that comes out when you cut the tracks. Y'all, yes. Look at that density. Oh! What? Yes, honey. Look at that density, baby, okay? Yes, honey. Okay. Thick wigs. All 2021. Okay. All 2021. We getting started for the next year. Period. Let's go. Y'all look how thick she is. Yes. Thick wigs. All 2021. Okay. Period. She is ready for her color and her curls. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Okay. Let's go.